Hello there. Today, in this series of land vehicles, I will briefly introduce you to the Dingo 1 all-protection transport vehicle. When the Dingo 1 was introduced to the Bundeswehr almost 20 years ago, that was in my time there, no one could have foreseen how successfully this vehicle series would develop. The successor Dingo 2 with increased payload is in many different versions in hard use, but we're going to start with the 1 now. And the newest member of the family, the Dingo 3, with a further increase in payload, more powerful chassis and more powerful engine, offers customers even more application offers. But it started somewhere. And the armored all-protection transport vehicle Dingo 1 was introduced to the Bundeswehr in 2000 to close the gap between light, unarmored transport vehicles and light armored vehicles. The Dingo 1 completed its practical test abroad shortly afterwards as part of Germany's participation in NATO's KFOR mission after the end of the Kosovo War. This was followed by numerous successful assignments, such as, for example, it was ISAF, that's Afghanistan since 2001, TFF, that was Macedonia from 2001 to 2002, Kosovo since 1999, and S4 in Bosnia and Herzegovina from 1996 to 2004. The Dingo 1 is designed for the transport of 5 soldiers, has air conditioning, auxiliary heating, tire pressure control system, ABS, reversing camera GPS navigation system, and radio and external intercom. Armament options are the grenade machine gun, the GMW 40mm, or machine gun caliber 50. The safety of the soldiers has a special priority in military operations. With the Dingo family, Kraus Maffei Wegmann has developed a highly mobile wheeled vehicle that uncompromisingly meets this requirement thanks to its protection concept, which is quite interesting. In cooperation with the German defense authorities, the Dingo was tested and qualified in accordance with official test conditions. The vehicle impressively demonstrated its outstanding properties in extensive tests against ballistic threats, anti-tank mines, artillery fragments, and IEDs. The risk of injury to the occupants was reduced beyond the described level. Thus, the Dingo family has a level of protection that has not been achieved by other vehicles in its class. With a safety cell, KMW guarantees direct occupant protection against pressure waves and ballistic threats. A mine-proof seating system prevents the transmission of blast energy to crew members. The protection-optimized stowage concept for equipment and personal equipment also protects the occupants from the secondary effects of mine and IED pressure waves. Combat wheels with run-flat rings ensure sufficient residual mobility over 50 kilometers in the event of a destroyed tire casing or loss of pressure. This ensures that after an attack it's possible to leave the immediate area of danger under one's own power. An integrated NBC protection system also allows safe use in contaminated environments. Probably no other Bundeswehr vehicle has saved as many lives as the Dingo. As an all-protection transport vehicle, or ATF, it is particularly in demand on convoy or patrol trips. Due to its relatively small dimensions, narrow and winding streets in built-up areas can also be easily driven on. Its Unimog chassis makes it agile on and off-road. Of course, the Dingo is also armored. This armor can withstand a few kilograms of TNT and a light machine gun fire. Its weapon station can be operated under armor protection. The ATF Dingo can be armed with the MG3 machine gun, the 40mm automatic grenade launcher, or a .50 heavy machine gun. The Dingo can accommodate up to 8 people. The Bundeswehr owns more than 500 Dingos in different versions. They are mostly used in the army and in the armed forces base. And the product features, according to the manufacturer, are a total weight of 9.2 tons, a motor power of 160 kilowatts, a range of more than 1,000 kilometers, a speed of more than 90 kilometers per hour, a height of 2.5 meters, a length of 5.4 meters, and a width of 2.39 meters, with a crew of up to 5 people usually, and remote controlled armament. The weapons that can all be chosen, I told you already. And if you want to know more about interesting military technology, you'll find my next video right here in the end screen, and of course in the next days. I'll see you there. I'll be back.